Emergency Matters.
Good evening, I'm Mike Royer.
And I'm Andrea Lindenberg. Thank you so much for joining us tonight.
Well, ever since it was announced that Cooper Green Mercy Hospital would be closing their inpatient services and their emergency room, the county has been looking for an alternative for the patients who have depended on Cooper Green. Well, now the county has come up with a plan. Kalisha Whitman has the details in our top story.
Mike, and now some hospital advocates are upset. They want some answers because they say what's happening, they don't believe it's in the best interest of the patients. Cooper Green will no longer handle inpatient care as it once did. Instead, the hospital will outsource portions of those services to UAB. Also, County Manager Tony Patello says the county is working on inpatient service agreements with other healthcare entities.
Cooper Green Hospital is open for business, and that we will, as we move through this transformation, that our patients will be taken care of.
Patello says any services the hospital is unable to provide, those services will be provided through other contracts. But Cooper Green patient and longtime hospital advocate Marilyn Mosley says that promise isn't enough. She came to the news conference and demanded to know more.
When will you let those of us who hold blue cards, who use Cooper Green every day, when are you going to allow us to know? When are you going to let us know?
All patients will continue to go to Cooper Green Hospital. All patients will continue to have services at Cooper Green Hospitals. And once we have these inpatient agreements completely in place, then we'll make the transition.
And shortly after that, Patello's ended the news conference. However, he did come back and address some more questions, and it was at that point that he says he believes the outsourcing will be the ultimate solution to the inpatient issues Cooper Green has been having. We'll have more on that at 6. For now, we're live here in Birmingham. Kalisha Whitman, Alabama's 13 News.
All right, Kalisha, live in front of the courthouse. Thanks very much. She'll be back with hammered out today. Kalisha, what can you tell?
I'm joined here this evening by Jeffco CEO Tony Patello, and inpatient care has been something that's been talked about a lot with Cooper Green. A lot of people nervous, but you're saying outsourcing is the ultimate solution. Tell me why that is.
First of all, we have some incredible hospitals in the Birmingham area. UAB, we have people who come from all over the world to UAB. And to be able to use UAB and other hospitals in the Birmingham area for inpatient care will be an advantage. We have an old model, a model that's been there for 40 years. It's broke. The County Commission has given us the authority to move forward to a new model of Cooper Green Hospital. Cooper Green Hospital is open. We're going to continue to be open. The difference is as far as patients who have to spend the night in the hospital and procedures in the hospitals, we will transfer those patients to other hospitals with agreements that we'll have in place, and we'll continue to, the funding will continue to follow those patients.
Now, we saw today in the news conference some advocates came in, some of them still disgruntled, upset, and basically have some fears when it comes to this, saying that this is not the fix. Will the county be able to help ease these fears from those advocates who feel so strongly about the hospital?
We hope so. And you know, this model's been out there for 40 years, and anytime you have change with any organization, it's very difficult. And they just don't want to see those patients left. They don't want to see those patients fall between the cracks. But we're going to do all we can do so that we can ensure that there's a seamless transition with those patients, and to continue to have patients. The patients will continue to come to Cooper Green. It'll be, for the primary care service, the outpatient service will continue to operate. Only the inpatient is changing, and that's all. And again, people come from all over the world to go to UAB, and this is an advantage. UAB has agreed to expand their contract with us, and we're very excited about it.
Okay, we'd like to thank you again for being with us this evening. We're going to have more on the Cooper Green discussion tonight at 10, but for now, we're live here in Birmingham. Kalisha Whitman, Alabama's 13 News.
All right, Kalisha, thank you. Now.